And we are live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the live webinar tonight. It's Eric Carlson. Hope you guys are having a super duper fantastic day. There is a 20 to 30 second delay here, guys. In the comments below, in the chat, let me know where everybody is from today, guys. And girls, oh, let me pause that out. Newfoundland, what's going on? 20 to 30 second delay here, guys. Pause this. Below in the chat, let me know where There we go. Let me pause that. It seems to not be working right. All right. What's going on, guys? Here we go. Newfoundland. Eric, Mark, what's up, Mark? How you doing? Tampa, Florida. What's up, Brandon? How you guys doing today? What's going on? What's going on? I am coming to you guys live from my house here in Manhattan Beach. This is my little spot here. You can see my little view. Pop it up here, show you guys where I live right here. Manhattan Beach. There's the beach. There's where I get to surf all the time. I freaking love it. And what a great day today. Oh, great day today, guys. I'm going to bring you so much great information and value tonight. I'm so excited to share this information with you guys. So as we're getting everybody here a few minutes to log in, get their spot, get their seat in here. Guys, continue to let me know where you all are from tonight. Sherwood, Alberta, what's up? Melody, Hawaii. Aloha, Claire. Awesome. Awesome, guys. So get ready a few minutes here as you guys are all logging in. And let me double check something here. I didn't remember seeing an email go out for all these. Okay. All right, guys. All right. Let's check this out. Okay, guys. So, guys, again, my name is Eric Carlson. I'm going to be your presenter tonight. We got also Cody Harris. I just noticed one of the top leaders in this community, in this industry. He's going to pop on tonight for you guys, share some very, very valuable information with you guys tonight. We still want to give everybody a few minutes to hop on here. There may have been some sort of what's up, Tom, from the United Kingdom? What's going on, guys? So we have a very, very exciting night tonight, and I'm going to blow it away for you guys. So it looks like we're having some technical difficulties. I only see 10 people actually on here. 96. There we go, guys. So, guys, you can log into the chat. I think there is an issue with the chat. I'll tell you that because I had to go into another browser to log into the chat. I was trying to do it on Google. I can see there's 95 of you here. Yeah, the chat isn't working for Cody either, guys. I actually had to open up in another browser. So I can see there's a little over 100 of you now who are checked in here. So maybe try to refresh your screen. If that doesn't work, I opened it up in Safari in this browser. I was able to get the chat there. For some technical reason, it's not working right now. Let me refresh the screen, see if it does work again. Yeah, so for my Google Chrome is not working for some reason, guys. So maybe you can find another browser. I apologize about that right now. I'm the only one here tonight who can really kind of work on this. So I see there's 17, 18. A few of you guys are trying to figure this out now. Cool. Sorry, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I want to respect all of your time tonight. Again, thank you all for coming out tonight to this live presentation. I'm going to make it quick, right to the point, and share with you guys the exact same information. So Safari is working great. Okay, thanks, Brandon. Yeah, so that's what I can see. I've got a separate browser with the chat open in Safari, and it seems to be working okay. So if you guys want to open up the chat there, just go ahead and log in there. Let me know. No, don't worry. Anything you post on that chat won't be go to your Facebook page. It's just for a way for you to log in. All right, guys. Again, so welcome to the live webinar. My name is Eric Carlson. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, how I got started in the industry, and why it's so important to pay very close attention to this information tonight, guys, because it's the same information that's changed. And we have I think we're about 9,000 people inside of our global affiliate community, guys, which we built just a little over a year now. We've helped multiple people. Matter of fact, we've created 22 six-figure earners in less than a year. Okay, and the stories just go on from there, guys. Many, many success stories. And what you're going to find out is that Global Affiliate Zone really solved a problem that I've had in the industry, that many of the leadership that we work with actually had a problem in the industry, was getting success. And then once we got success, teaching other people how to do that. So I'm going to show you what it really takes to build an online business, as well as I'm going to show you the cost that actually really takes, the time, money invested. And then I'm going to show you why the Global Affiliate Zone solve the problem like myself and 95+% of the people have in this industry. So guys, just a little background really quickly here as you guys are still logging into the chat. Perfect. Thanks, Brandon. I see that, guys. Okay. Guys, first of all, I've been in the industry for a little over 13 and a half years now. Okay. I started back in the industry in 2004. I just want to let you guys know that although I've been able to get my dream place here, Manhattan Beach, California, the best surf break, one of the best, nicest areas in Los Angeles, California. Guys, a little over 5 years, 5.5 years ago, I was broke personal trainer, struggling to survive, just literally living out of my car. I had to live out of my car for 8 months, guys, after everything went okay. So guys, I just want to let you know that I'm an average normal person just like you. I went to college. I did the 9-to-5 thing. I actually worked over 48 different jobs in my life. I started several different type of business ventures. One of my companies was an herbal supplement company, and that cost a little over $30,000 to start, and lots of money. Anyways, it tens of thousands of dollars over a few years running that business into the ground. And so it really was, guys, when I started back in 2004, as a fitness celebrity featured on magazines and TV shows like Ellen DeGeneres, Biggest Loser, all these kind of shows, I had a lot of kind of celebrity status, and I was able to, a lot of people around me were saying, hey, listen, Carlson, you're on every cover magazine in the store right now. Leverage that. So back in 2004, guys, I've been trying everything. I did affiliate marketing, wrong way to do it. I did blogging. I created DVDs. I built, blogs and tried to run traffic blogs. I bought every bell and widget out there. I got scammed a bunch of times. And ultimately, guys, like I said, I ended up having lived in my Toyota 4Runner for 8 freaking months. Lowest part of my life, right? My poor mom. But guys, what you're going to see tonight is really how everything changed. Because I was maybe just like yourself. I don't know how many times you tried to build an online business or you have or have not before, but I was running into the issue of the tools it takes that you have to invest your money in, the time it takes, right? I never had a mentor. I never had a community, right? Until the AWOL and Global Affiliate Zone, as you'll see, have come together in a couple different ways. But guys, the Global Affiliate Zone has automated this process in a huge way, and I'm going to share that information with you guys. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to double check the chat, see who's all popping in here. Yes, is this working? Yes, Samuel, it's working. New York City, what's going on, Jay? Edward from Mexico, Samuel from Ontario. Yeah, so sorry, guys, if you're on here, you can see the video. The chat's not working for some reason on Google Chrome tonight. So yeah, thank you, Matthew. Hey, Tremblay's here. That's awesome. So guys, if you want to engage in the chat, there is another, I'm working in Safari and it's working okay. All right, guys. So right now, guys, what I'm going to do is start sharing my screen, okay? So you already know a little bit about me. And yes, normally Jay or Julian says this information for me at this time. But guys, I was able to go from being a broke personal trainer, struggling to survive, to starting May or April last year until today, made multiple 6 figures full-time online. And like my buddy here's in town, actually playing guitar on the, you see him out there? See on the fire pit? Yeah, my buddy Antonio is in town. He's like, dude, so like how many hours a week are you working now? So not that many, guys. But the point is, because of that, because of what you're gonna see tonight, that's how everything turned around. Okay, and that's how I'm able to create multiple 6 figures. And now I've helped literally thousands of people go out there and transform their lives. So that's what we're gonna share with you tonight, guys. So guys, I'm gonna share my screen a little bit. I have some slides I want to show you guys, not too many, just a few, because some people are visual, some people are auditory, and so we want to make sure I cover everybody here. So I'm going to start sharing my screen really quick. Cody, just pop in if there's any kind of issues that you see pop up, and I'm going to share my screen and just show you a few things, guys, that you are going to love, okay? All right, again, guys, welcome to the webinar. This is the Global Affiliate Zone live webinar. Yes, we are live. And I call the Global Affiliate Zone, guys, a real solution to building a business online. Outside of all the hype, outside of the marketing BS out there, you see all this stuff where you can just like click on a button and make $10,000 a month. It's super easy. Well, guys, although we've made it easy, there is a lot of steps that most people aren't telling you about. And this is the first real solution I've seen to build a business online. And guys, again, quick income disclaimer, just because I'm making thousands of dollars per month here, it doesn't mean that you will, okay? Some people come in this community, it baffles me, but some people come in here and make no money at all. Right? And then some people come in here and have huge months like Stephen King because he makes $7,000 his first month. You got Kayla making $55,000 a month. You got Jesse who just had $87,000 a month in April. But guys, results are up to you. Just like anything, right? You wouldn't join a gym and expect to go there the next day and have like 6-pack abs, right? You've got to put some work in. But if you're coachable, you can follow simple instructions and you're trainable and you're ready to change life, then this is definitely the opportunity and a community for you, okay? And speaking of the Global Affiliate Zone, guys, again, we have over, I think if we go look here in a little bit, we'll log into our Facebook account. We should have over probably 8,900 members in this community, guys. And it is very, very quickly growing. As you can see, like 131 there. I think we have like over 200 people a week joining us. So, guys, this is a, like I said, large organization, very motivated, uplifting, inspiring people. And guys, this is not just, it's a great business opportunity, but you're also going to find here is a great community of people. We just had one of our NASA events out in Vegas just last weekend. I just got back. I still have Vegas voice, as you can hear. I just got back Monday, guys. Well, we work massively with our community to help them, because you realize that we can give you the best tools and the best systems in the industry, right? But who are you, and who are you showing up to your business, right? And that's what we really work on. We help on people develop the best person that they are. So when you use a system like ours, you can massively grow and transform your life. As a matter of fact, here's like I was talking about Brandon and Kayla, who I just got to see out here again in Vegas. Look at that. This is on their Facebook. They had over $50,000 a month last month. And then here's Jesse, who I was talking about. Jesse got to hang out with. Jesse and I got to do, he rented a Corvette. I had a Mercedes. We had a Lamborghini. We had a Bentley. And then we had a GTR, okay? And we're all out there racing in the desert. It was so freaking fun, absolutely fun, guys. And this is the event. That's actually the house we rented. 9 of us rented that house, and we had 150 of our members come out and work and play with us. It was so freaking awesome, guys. So, guys, I'm going to talk about 2 major trends right now, and why it's absolutely vital that you pay very close attention to these 2 trends, okay? Because one of these trends will leave you absolutely broke in the very near future. Seriously, you may or may not know this is going on, but I do, and we do, and we're trying to help as many people as possible before it's inevitable. And if you know this type of information, then you can prepare for your future, and you can strut like a boss right to your future, having the money, the security, and the time freedom that you are desiring. So what's that first trend, guys? Well, first, this is the major wake-up call. Please pay very close attention to this. Okay, very close attention to this, because this is what's going on out there. It's only going to accelerate right now. Like I read an article by Mark Cuban today, and although I've been saying it for the last decade plus, guys, what took us 30 years to do technology-wise is now going to take less than 10 years, guys. And we're about to go through the biggest transformation human history has ever seen in the next decade, guys. And now, speaking of that, now look at all these headlines. Working and poor, 50 and fired, where are all the jobs, right? Will you ever be able to retire? Guys, it is not the same where you can just go to college, get a job, get out, work 40, 50 hours of your life, slaving away to earn a watch at the end and a pension, and hopefully retire, right? Because if you're born in the 80s these days, you need $2 million in the bank to retire. That's absolutely crazy. So now that college isn't working properly, now that we're losing more and more jobs, it's only going to accelerate, right? Well, guess what, guys? Look at this. AI technology, robotics, 3D printing, guys, nanotechnology is going to wipe out all of our jobs. I'll tell you the exact number here in a minute. Look at this. In just the United States alone, 6% of all jobs will be gone by 2021. Guys, that's huge. You see what just happened in Japan? 34 different white-collar jobs were eliminated by artificial intelligence. Guys, your job is not safe. How about Uber drivers, Lyft drivers? Guess what? All those cars are going to be automated in less than 5 years. Again, where's those people going to gain that income? Guys, it's called technological unemployment. Okay, something I'm very passionate about. I've been reading about it for, well, literally about 20 years when I've been reading about this technology, okay? Now, what's going to happen is by the early 2030s, guys, 47% of all of our jobs gone, wiped out by artificial and technology. Like I said, technological unemployment, okay? Now, guys, look at this. Your job's not safe. I mean, I don't care if you're a loan officer, a receptionist, a paralegal, retail salespeople, forget about it. Drivers, chauffeurs, forget about it. Security, cooks, bartenders, guys, the list goes on. So you have to be preparing yourself right now, getting educated for the future. So how do you save yourself from the future? How do you prepare for this? Well, luckily enough, you're watching this live webinar and you're about to connect to some of the top level internet marketing guys in the industry who understand exactly how to do this and have built a perfect system to help the brand new average person start generating an income, start earning as they're learning. So how do we do that, guys? And what's this next major trend? Well, guys, in the comments below, sorry if you don't have access to the chat because the chat's kind of broken at this time, but if you do have access to the chat, comment below if you knew this, guys. Did you know that when you check out and purchase something online, that like 90% of the time an affiliate is making commission from your purchase? Guys, did you know that? That was happening every single day, all day long? Now, this is amazing. Now, check this out. So this major trend, okay? And I'll pop in here in just a second to see your answers, guys. And look at this. Back in 2012, there's $231 billion in online shopping and spending, right? Well, guess what? This year is expected to be over $370 billion. And guess what? By 2020, over $500 billion in online shopping and spending. Can you say major trend, right? What's that major trend? With online shopping and spending, right? Because guess what? More and more people are turning to the internet to buy their products, to buy their services. Okay, it's just easier, it's faster, you get better prices. And guys, this industry is going to grow massive. Look, 10% annually through 2020, $6.8 billion industry over the next 5 years. Now, let me just pop out here for just a second and explain something very quickly to you guys. And let me see what you guys are chatting about, okay? Yes, not a clue. Did not know that. Google Cars taking. Yeah, Google Cars going to take over. Daniel Price told me about this. Looking promising. Yep. Yeah, guys. So here's what's going on. Just so you guys are clear about how an affiliate marketer works and affiliate marketing direct sales work. Okay. Very, very simple, right? Oh, we even got Jason Cardamone on tonight, guys. You guys are in for a treat. Okay. So affiliate marketing, very, very simple. Now, guys, I could go to Walmart.com right now. I could go to BestBuy.com right now. I could go to literally thousands and thousands of stores out there. Click on a link. Okay. And then go register as what's called an affiliate. Okay. Simple enough. You create an account with them. They give you a link, and in that link, there's a piece of code. Matter of fact, you guys all pick up at your address bar. You see where it says like GAZ, like live or webinar or something like that, and you see that little code. Well, guess what? That's a code number printed to one of our members of the Global Affiliate Zone. So here's what happens. You go to one of these companies. Okay, they're going to give you a link once you create an account. Now, if you understand how to drive traffic to that link, right, how to get qualified eyeballs looking at that offer, they click on that link to go over to that store to buy a product or a service, join a business opportunity, whatever it is, then that company will fulfill your order, ship the product, handle all the finances and everything, and the customer service. And guess what happens? Just like I love running to my mailbox every day, you go down there, you get checks in the mail from those companies. Okay, that's how that works. Okay, it's affiliate marketing, direct sales. Okay, great business model. It's an amazing business model, but here's part of the issues that go on in the, guys, I'm gonna affiliate paid ad clicks. Yep. Okay, cool, guys. Gary Vee talks about trends 99% of the time. Absolutely, guys. You want to be on top of these major trends. Now we are, and that's why you're gonna love what's going on here. So here's the major problem that I ran into. Okay. And as Jason Cardamone will explain to other people who've been in this industry, look at what happens is if you find the right mentor, right, and they teach you how to do this, you see all the marketing hype, just, hey, sign up and you promote this, you're going to be absolutely rich and blah, blah. Well, the thing they don't tell you is, guys, you have to understand how to do a whole list of things. We'll say there's 10 things you have to do, 10 pieces of the puzzle you have to put together to actually make that sale work. You can't just have a link and just hope, hey, I got a link from Walmart or Best Buy or company A, B, or C, and now I'm going to be rich, right? You got to know how to drive traffic. I'm going to explain to you how that works. I just want to make sure you guys are all clear how affiliate marketing and direct sales work, guys. So I'm going to share my screen here again. I'm going to go into a couple more slides here. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So guys, in order to make sales online and make that money, what you really have to understand how to do is what's called a high converting sales funnel. Okay, now I'm going to explain this step by step for you. So here's your funnel. At the very bottom part of that funnel, the last little step there is what's called your shopping cart, right? Pretty obvious. That's where people enter the credit card information in there, and then the product is then shipped to them, right? So now what happens is now you have this high converting funnel in front of your shopping cart, which is crucial. This is a big piece of the component, guys, that I missed for 10.5 years. That's why I ultimately failed and had to live in my car, right? Now pay attention, this is very important. You see, the job of a high converting sales funnel online is you can make it very highly automated, right? So it's to do the selling and the telling about your product or your service for you, okay? And I'm gonna show you exactly what that looks here in just a minute, but you can automate that entire process. Now, once you have a funnel in place there that tells people about your product, about your service, about your business opportunity, then what you need is traffic, right? What we call traffic online, which is just eyeballs, right? You want qualified people who are looking for that type of offer to be getting into your sales funnel. So what happens is now, guys, this can happen from maybe seeing a video in their news feed. Maybe they're getting more videos when they're getting emails, testimonials, whatever it is, they're getting the information that they need to like, love, and trust your products or service. When they do that, they have all the information necessary. What happens? Well, they click the buy now button, they buy your product or your service or join the business opportunity that you have. Now, that's right. It seems pretty simple, right? All I need is one of those sexy red funnels and I'll be rich. Well, guess what, guys? This is when most people ask us, like, how do I do that, Carlson? Well, guys, you are going to learn how to do this industry one of two ways, okay? You're going to learn from mistakes or you're going to learn through mentorship. And I can highly, highly recommend you learn from mentorship. Because remember this, guys, I failed for 10.5 years. I had no mentorship. I had no community people to work with or uplift me and inspire me, right? What happens? I find a mentor. That mentor starts teaching me, and less than 2 years later, I started having my first 4-figure month. Then I had my first 5-figure month. Then I break my first multiple 6-figure year, guys. Because guess what? A mentor's already gone through everything. They know all the things that need to be done or to be successful. Because guess what? They are successful. So what you're going to want to do is you want to model a mentor. Now, that's what myself and Daniel and Julian done for over 3.5 years. Traveled all around the country, chasing down the best mentors in the industry, the guys who make 6 figures, 7 figures a month. and we paid them good money. We begged them to teach us and train us. We joined their private masterminds. We got the information we needed to understand how to do this process, right? Just like going to college, you get an education, but except for getting information from a college professor who makes $30,000, $40,000 a year, who teaches business theory, we go to the people who are actually running successful businesses and they teach us how to do it. So that sounds easy enough, right? Now, once you have a mentor teach you exactly how to do this, then that sexy little sales funnel I showed you, well, actually, there's a bunch of pieces that actually make that thing work, like an autoresponder. That's how we sent you all emails to get here today, right? So then you need to get something called capture pages, right? That's another piece of the puzzle so you can actually capture people's emails. Next piece of that funnel, you need something, first of all, you got to own something like Webinar Jam to host live webinars. Then you got to become a presenter like I'm doing here with my great Vegas voice from talking all weekend and dry air. Excuse me. Then guys, I don't care if you have the best products in sliced bread. If you don't know how to get the right eyeballs in front of your product, then you just have a link and you have a product and no sale. So you have to understand how to do Facebook ads marketing, guys. It's the place to be marketing because guess what? Like it or not, Facebook knows everything about us, right? It knows how to put the perfect ads in front of the right people. Now, I want you to understand that, guys. Then you got to track all your data using something called Click Magic. So guys, just to get started, after you spend thousands and thousands of dollars getting a mentorship, you've traveled all around the country learning from these people who can teach us information. After you bind all these pieces of the software and the pieces that go together, you've got to make sure every one of those work in sync or the funnel doesn't work. You're still going to spend over $2,100 just to make that funnel get up and running, okay? Now, guys, ultimately, this is where most people fail and fall apart. Now, what if, guys, oops, wrong button there. What if, guys, what if we could automate 90% of this process for you, right? What if we could automate this process for you guys? What if we could go ahead and hand you the exact same high converting offer that's already proven to get results, right? The exact same offer that's helping create over 22 six-figure earners, right? They help literally dozens and dozens of people gain financial freedom, transform their lives. And what if we could absolutely give you just the exact same products? You don't have to go out there and split test and try thousands of different offers to find the right offer, right? Then what if we went ahead and build all those capture pages for you, right? So then we can build that stuff for you. Then what if we even build your autoresponder for you? Then we'll even email you leads on your behalf. Guys, that's a huge part of this puzzle, right? Just so many pieces actually make this thing work. Then what if we even handle all the sales presentations and the webinars for you like you're seeing right now, so you didn't have to do that part. Then what if we even closed all the back-end sales for you, so you didn't have to never get on a phone call? We had professional coaches and professional sales team actually closing sales for you. And when the newest associate joins you, right, we have what's called leverage sales in here. What if we even do the coaching call for you and we get those people coached up, get their business set up and running, get them with a 90-day game plan so they can get on their feet running and go out there and crush the results, and you benefit from that as well. Wow, right? And all you have to do is follow click-by-click training on setting up your ads. Guys, in the chat below, if you're actually able to connect, and again, apologies if you're on a different browser and it's not working for you, comment below, guys, if you'd rather have, right? If you'd rather have, oops, pause this, go. Okay, comment below, guys, and let me know if you'd rather have a 90% done for you system, right? A 90% done for you system where 9 out of 10 things we know you're going to have an issue with and we know you're going to fail with are already done and completed for you by the best marketers in the industry. Comment below if you'd rather have a 90% done for you system, guys. Let me know. Let's see. Grab an audience with high traffic, hashtags, cater to product. It sounds great. That program code. Okay, awesome, Jay. Very, very cool. Yeah, very, very cool, right? So guys, and this is exactly what was the issue for so long, right? We, myself, Jang, and Julian, and actually Cardamom knows this information as well and did this for years, and we're going to bring him out here in a little bit, is that we were able to get the teaching and the training, right, from our mentors. And they showed us how to build each one of those pieces of the components of the funnel, right? Now, it took me 2 years, right? About a year and a half, almost just about 2 years before I actually started getting sales, right? Because I had to put every one of those pieces of the puzzle together. Then once I figured that out, then I had to learn how to do advertising on Facebook. I had to learn to shoot my own videos, create my own ad campaigns, learn how to do the split testing, learn how to do everything and make all that stuff work together before I made $1 online. Right? Then once I started making $1 online, then I would turn to you. Typically, this is how we did in the past. We would turn to you guys and go, guess what, guys? We have found the best product since sliced bread. It pays great commissions. It offers high value to the customers. And all you have to do is go build a high converting sales funnel. Right? That's why most people fail, because you have to go and do all the stuff that took me 2 years to actually figure out how to put together. Right? So Would you rather have a 90? There it is, 90% auto system. Works for me. Yeah, Clay. Rather have 100%. Right, Tom? Right, Brandon? Right, Jay? Right, Mark? Right? Of course, right? So that way you don't have, the idea is that we thought about is like, what if you could just earn as you learn? What if we could give you one piece of, one component, right? And we'll handle the 9 out of the other 10 things. What if we could just show you step-by-step, click-by-click training on how to run your Facebook ads? What if we could show you how to do that? Now, a lot of people are like, okay, Carlson, I'm starting to get what you guys do here. So you guys do affiliate marketing, direct sales. You find a company that will pay you to drive traffic to the offer. They'll handle the orders, they'll fill all that kind of stuff, customer service, and they'll pay you guys. Great. And then you built what's called the global affiliate zone, this 90% done for our clients marketing system, right? That we can literally take a spotlight and go, we want to market and promote that product and service, right? Then we funnel all of our energy and put it right there. We put all of our energy to sell and promote that product or service, right? So that's what we do. Then inside of our community, yourself, which you're going to get access to in just a little bit here, then you can come into our community and follow click-by-click training, setting up your ads and running those. And that's what your job is, right? How freaking cool is that? Now let me show you, and I said the word job, but that's what your job. It's not a job, it's a business opportunity. But let me go ahead and show you, because a lot of people are like, okay, Carlson, so I hear what you're saying now. What does our work look like? You're gonna love this, because first of all, it's freaking easy. Let me just share my screen again here. You are gonna love this, all right? Let me click here. I think it was on this one, okay? So the work, well, again, like I said, you're gonna love it because this is so easy. So check this out. And this is all done for you guys, step by step, click by click, over the shoulder training. You can watch a video, pause, and as you're setting everything up. So check this out. So we're going to show you, again, step by step, click by click, how to set up a proper Facebook fan page, right? Okay. Now don't worry, you don't need a huge social media presence. You don't need one person to like what you do, because we'll show you how to build your fan page and get likes and everything on there on autopilot. Okay. So now you set up your fan page following our instructions. Then you're going to download our ad videos, already done, pre-shot for you, ready to go. And then you're going to copy our ad copy, paste it with that video, put it inside your Facebook newsfeed, and then you're going to take your affiliate link that we've been talking about, right? And you're going to paste it inside there. So now what happens, guys, guess what? That's the very top of the funnel, because following the Facebook ads training, now what happens is that video ad is going to show up in somebody's newsfeed who is interested in starting a home-based business of some sort, right? Then they're going to watch this video and say, hey, it's Eric Carlson. I was a broke personal trainer, struggling to survive. Now I make multiple 6 figures to travel the world. Boom. Right? Now that's the beginning of the funnel. So what happens is they're instructed to click on the link above. And then what happens, they're taken to the capture page. Remember, we just talked about capture pages? So again, more of the funnel. They're moving down the sales funnel process now. Now they see the capture page, which gives them a little more information about what we're doing. Then we kind of double qualifying. Are you sure you want this information? If they do, they click that green button, they enter their email address, and now what happens? Well, now they're inside of our autoresponder. So now we can send them emails, we can send them testimonials, we can send them videos, we can send them, proof of exactly what we're doing. Maybe they're seeing another sales video page. Maybe they're watching a live webinar like you guys are participating in right now. So what happens is they're at the very bottom of the funnel. Now they have all the information. They like, love, trust your product, trust your service, trust your business opportunity. So what are they going to do? You guessed it. They're going to click the buy now button and join, because this makes so much sense to you, right? Now, you have to agree with me, guys. You just have to. But the proof is in the pudding. Why do I say that? Well, guess what? You're here on this webinar. That's proof that exactly what I just showed you works. Because guess what? You saw our ad in your Facebook newsfeed. You were instructed, you clicked on a button, you opted in, you put in your email address. We, using our autoresponder, sent out an email on behalf of one of our almost 9,000 people in our community, okay? They're out living their life. They're out working and playing with their family right now. We send the emails on their behalf. You show up to live webinar, and now guess what? You're watching the offer. Right? That's pretty freaking cool, right? So now really, my friend, the only question is, if we show you exactly how to do all this, are you actually going to do it? Because I can tell you this, you are the only variable for which this works or doesn't work. I can tell you the mechanism works. It is a finely tuned oil machine, and as long as you're coachable, as long as you're trainable, as long as you keep moving freaking forward, you can make this work for you, right? So at this point, a lot of people are like, okay, Carlson, how's the money part work out? How do I get paid? Well, perfect. I'm going to show you right now. You're going to love it, because you're actually getting paid 2 different ways to build an income with the Global Affiliate Zone. The first way you're going to be able to earn income is using the Global Affiliate Zone system in itself, right? You can earn 30% monthly residual income. What's that mean, monthly residual? Well, guys, you want to be building that residual monthly income up. It's like Warren Buffett said, if you're not making money while you're asleep, you're going to be working your entire life, right? So the global affiliate zone system, guys, which I'm going to actually show you here in just a couple minutes. I'll give you a walkthrough. Guys, we have all the data tracking from the point of click all the way to the point of sale, right? All the information is tracked, all your capture pages, all your leads, all your sales. Everything is done in that back office and running for you at a high level. So what could that possibly look like for you? Well, let's just say you brought in 10 customers this month, okay? Now that's going to be about $300 in monthly income for you, passive residual, okay? So now let's say it's May. Okay, so now we're gonna go into next month, right? Okay, now let's say you bring in 10 customers this month, you bring in 10 customers next month. Now let's say you have 20 customers on your list who are all using the system, okay? Well, guess what? Now your monthly income will be up to about $600 a month, right? So you wanna continue to build that monthly income up. And some people start right there, which is absolutely fine. Then you're gonna love this because the next part is you actually get the opportunity to promote the same high ticket offers that everybody is promoting inside this community, where that can earn you between $300 and $4,000 per sale. That is pretty amazing, guys. We run these great offers on this company on the back end. Now, what is that company? Well, guys, first of all, they've been established for 42 years. They're a global company. They're pretty much in every corner of the globe. They sell life-changing health products and medical devices. They have the highest level of awards and quality assurance on every level. They actually have a patent on their comp plan. It's an amazingly lucrative comp plan. As well, we have a potential to earn lifetime income. Now, guys, I want to be clear about this. Global Affiliate Zone is a company that shined its light on the best companies in the industry, okay? We're only able to give out the name of that company. It's proprietary information only available to our affiliates. You'll learn about it as soon as you join the community. Something very cool about it, I'll tell you this, though. In order to promote the high ticket offers on the back end, you guys, because some of their stuff is medical devices, you can actually get very, very low financing to actually start and run your business. It's actually like I've never seen before. It's kind of a perfect storm here. So I just want to be clear about that, guys, all right? So by now, guys, you're probably wondering how much. I'm going to pause here for just a second because I want you guys to see what's going on. I want to check the chat real quick. Okay, see what's going on here, guys. Yeah, Boo Carlson, love all this, my buddy. Daniel Prince is in the program doing well. Yeah, Dan Prince, guys. Dan Prince is actually the friend of Jay's here who's talking about. Dan Prince is actually a neurosurgeon. Okay, he's a neurosurgeon. Okay, he spent over $250,000 on his education. Okay, he's an amazing man. He loves being a neurosurgeon. Okay, and he is actually now making less than a year, making more here doing this part-time because he works like freaking crazy hours. I'm sure Jay will attest to that. He works crazy hours at the hospital, but this is a part-time business and he makes more than he does as a neurosurgeon. He doesn't want to give up his neurosurgeon life because he loves being there and helping people. But think about that. A neurosurgeon makes more money doing this than a neurosurgeon does, and he does it part-time on the weekends kind of thing. Wow, crazy, right? Okay, guys, so you understand this clearly, right? Global Affiliate Zone, a marketing machine, right? And we teach people how to drive leads into the machine. Everything's coded back to them. The whole machine works the whole process of converting everything into sales, coaching, training, mentoring, growing that person, the best person possible, help them grow an income, transform those lives, right? This company then points our marketing machine towards a company that is reputable. Guys will never be a part of any kind of schemes, scams, pyramid schemes, anything like that. Only high quality products offer value to market space. We take our machine, we point it, boom, to this company right here, which, guys, is proprietary information only available to our affiliates. You'll learn about it as soon as you get in the Global Affiliate Zone here. And then we just market the heck out of this thing and pump it up, right, guys? We make it as easy as possible for you to do this, right? So, yeah, right? Very cool, right? A marketing loop. Yeah, I guess you can kind of say a marketing loop. Think about that. Because that's how the process works, right? You've got to get eyeballs on your product or your product you want to sell, right? Or business opportunity, right? So this is a product, right? Now, how do I sell this product most effectively, right? Well, beforehand, a lot of people had to build lists of friends and family, you know, do three-way calls, right? Go get people to a hotel meeting, right? You know the list of all that kind of crap, right? And if you're trying to sell a product online, you had to go through and learn all those skill sets and invest all that money and time and energy to get taught how to do that, right? So what we're able to do is take this great product, right? We built the marketing machine, or as Brandon was saying, I got a marketing circle right there. We build the machine that does all that work for you, but then you just learn how to drive the traffic, which, again, think about this. You're going to get free Facebook training inside of our community, right? That once you have that skill set, you own it for life. Once you understand how to drive traffic to an offer, get eyeballs on it, you can do it for anybody. I have a couple of friends here in town who actually are just going to show them exactly how to drive traffic to their offers, okay? Makes sense. So by now, guys, you're probably like, okay, Carlson, how much? I want in. I want to get in. I told you guys we have very special offers. So let me check this out, Claire. Affiliate marketing loop. Hey, Claire. Yeah. So let me show you guys, okay? Okay, boom, 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 okay? All right, guys. So like I said, By now, you're probably wondering how much to get my hands on this 90% done for me automate marketing system, guys. Well, check this out. Okay, when you guys join a Global Affiliate Zone success team right now, you're also going to get a half-hour coaching call with our professional coaches to map out a game plan for you. Guys, this is huge. Like I talked about, I did not have my breakthroughs until I got and is able to talk to a mentor and get the coaching I needed. So now you're going to get step-by-step a 9-day game plan laid out for you. Say, I'm here financially and I want to be here financially. How do I do it? You're going to get that. As well, you're going to get all the coaching and mentor training from our coaches. Guys, they have set up a very special elite training inside of the back office for you guys. It's going to blow your mind and show you how to take our business to whatever limits, sky's the limit you want to build it to. As well, guys, I need to change this slide. I should do it right now when I'm talking to you guys. Guys, now we've been able to actually change. Here we go. Boom. There we go. That would be better. Okay, I keep forgetting to change this every week now. But now you're also going to get access to our Global Affiliate Zone system, which is now a $350,000 dynamic response system, guys. It is the best marketing system and platform ever built by the top marketing guys in the industry. It actually costs over $35,000 a month just to run the system itself for you guys, right? Okay, and then you get access to our private groups and our weekly webinars and the weekly trainings. Guys, you'll never be lost. You'll never be like, oh my God, I joined this great company and now I can't get a hold of nobody. Guys, we have private chat set up for you guys so you can ask a question, get an answer almost immediately from anybody. We have weekly webinars that we do 2 or 3 a week that we can get on there. You can ask about your business. It's just so much support. Plus all the mentorship and training you need to build a successful online business. And guys, it's honestly priceless, okay? Because once you get your head above water and you're making enough money and you don't have to stress about your bills or anything, your life takes on a whole new meaning. Plus, again, no, you don't have to spend $1,000 in training because guess what? Like I said, we're going to give you free Facebook ad training in the back office. And don't forget, guys, just from using the system alone, you can start building a passive residual income of 30% per person. That is freaking cool. Now, guys, you see that $30,000 price tag. Guess what? You're not going to have to spend that, okay? Now, let me explain to you the reason why. Right now, I can tell you there's 3 packages I'm aware of. There's $20,000, $30,000, and $40,000 packages out there, okay? What those packages do is over a 6-month to a year type of program, you are able to go and build each one of those components of the puzzle, okay? That's what those are for. Now, actually, our mentor before we joined him was selling a $40,000 package to actually work with him. That's how he made his first 7 figures at 24 years old, okay? But guys, you're not gonna have to do that, okay? So here's what we're able to do, okay? Instead of having to do that, we're able to break down into a monthly cost for you, okay? Very cost effective, very easy for every single person listening tonight to get started. And guys, it's so exciting. You're getting a 90% done for you automated system, access to this entire community, access to the systems, access to the coaching, everything you need to building a successful online business, guys. And guess what? Instead of those high ticket offers we've talked about, guys, you're going to get the system for only $99 a month, my friend. Only $99 a month. So let me do something really quick here. I'm going to click a couple magic buttons. I'm going to do something here. I'm going to show you guys really quickly. Boom. Oh, that's on and that's on. Save those. Okay, guys. So awesome, right, guys? Okay, so only $99 a month. Okay, like I said, there are systems out there. Matter of fact, I can tell you of one right now that I would highly recommend and highly promote. If you had a business, like you had a big company, and you wanted to go out there and learn how to do what we do, then you have tens of thousands of dollars. I would say go sign up for that company, go pay $20,000 and take that 6 months to build that, right? But if you're looking to start and you're brand new and you want to build your business online, guys, this is 9% done for your automated system at $99 a month, guys. And I'm going to show you what you can do right now to get access to that system. So let me just do this. I'm going to share my screen one more time, guys. I'm going to pop out here and do a couple of shares. So let me do this. As you pop on your screen right here, what you're going to see, I added a button here. When you refresh your screen, you'll see right here, guys, you click on this button that says join your success team right now. And you can see the chat's not working in Google Chrome. What you can do, guys, you can click on this join your success team button. You'll be taken over to a secure checkout page. It looks just like this. Get her enter in all of your proper information here. Make sure you have your best phone number there because, guys, within 24 hours, you're going to get a 2 to 3 minute welcome call from our coaching floor to make sure you have all the information you needed to get started, okay? As well, guys, you're getting access as you're getting a pro membership. You get full access to the full system, guys, plus the proprietary information about our systems we promote. Absolutely amazing. Plus, guys, for all of you who are just nervous about it, not sure if it's going to work for you now, guys, we have a 14-day money back guarantee, guys. So you can go through the entire coaching process, go through the entire system, book your coaching call, get in the community, show up at our meetings, and then within 14 days, you're like, nah, this isn't going to be for me. You just click the submit button, and guys, you can get that return. So here's what it's gonna look like, guys, in your back office, minus these 2 boxes here. I gotta fix something. But here it is, guys. You see a quick little welcome video here from Matthew Jang. Guys, and then look at it step by step. First step you're gonna do here, guys, you're gonna book your coaching call. First one, guys, you're gonna get a 30-minute coaching call with our private coaches. Then you go step by step right through each one of these unlockable processes, guys. Very, very cool. Now let's go up here and check it out. So you go to your training center. Look at this. All of your training, step by step, built and laid out for you. Here's the recommended books that we have. Here's your business coaching process. Here's your basic training to get set up. Here's your high-level DMO, which is your daily method of operation. Okay, and run your business like an effective online marketer. Let's look at this basic training, guys. Like I showed you guys. Here's Cody. We're going to meet here in just a few minutes. He's one of our top bosses in here. He's going to teach you everything he knows about Facebook marketing. Look at this, guys. Step by step, click by click. And setting up your fan page, right? Setting up your business manager, seizing your fan page, all the way down, guys, right? And then if I go into the marketing center, check this out. All your stats in here, guys. All the tools to track all of your data is right here in your back office for you. Look, we got the leaderboard right here, real-time stats, leaders right here. You can see your sales and commissions coming right there. Here, look, here's all your different affiliate links. We have landing page 1, 2, 3. You have the webinar page that you guys are on now. We have an instant webinar there, direct checkout, everything, guys, done for you. And check this out. Here's all your affiliate tracking. Look at this, guys. This is so cool. So you don't have to buy all those expensive tools. Here you can track all of your statistics right there. Boom and boom. Instead of having to spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars every month, it's already done and tracking for you. You can see all your sales. Now look at this. If I go into marketing materials, done for you, guys. Look at all these ad videos. Done. Just download the ad video, upload your Facebook fan page, boom, right? Here's the ad copy. Look, all the ad copies are done for you. Just copy, paste. And here's your links. Here's your landing pages. Look at that. What landing page you want to use? Copy, paste, right? And let's go ahead and check right here real quick here. Let's go into our news update section. Actually, we just had our last event. Let me go to here, community. Let's see if I go to Facebook, how many people are in here today? I've been off last week. So look at this, guys. There it is. 8,900 people, right? 8,933 people in the Global Affiliate Zone community. Like I said, there's our last event. Here's all new members being welcomed into the community. Look at this, guys. Look at all those people joining this community every single day, all day long. Brandon Peterson makes cool ad video. Look at this video. Look at that. How cool is that, guys? We teach you guys everything you need to know to become an effective online marketer, right? Look at this, guys. Brand new people joining us, getting results, okay? All right, guys. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen right there. I'm going to answer some of these questions for you guys. So is that making sense or what? Are you fired up, excited, guys? Think about that. For the first time, I've been in the industry for, 13 and a half years now. First time ever having a 9% done for you marketing system like this run by the top dogs in the industry. I've never seen anything absolutely like it, guys. So I'm going to answer a couple questions here, and then I'm going to bring out my good buddy, Cody Smith here. All right, guys, let's see. Carlson, love all this. Yeah, marketing loop. Doesn't matter if no, UK, you're totally good, buddy. Tom, you're awesome. We have several people, not several, I had handfuls of people from there. Jay, worth every penny? Yeah, absolutely, 100%. All covered all corners. Exactly, Jay. As you know, you probably heard from Dan. That's what we really wanted for everybody, right? Because before, guys, we would have, use this. These are my buddy's binoculars he just brought over. This was the product that we had, right? These big old binoculars. Look at these real quick. These monsters. You can look out there and check surfers out. So let's just say this is what it was. This is what we did before. We had this great product. Like, oh my God, guys, this product's amazing. The commissions are really good. It's a product a lot of people want, and we're making really good money off of it and able to travel the world. So here, this is the link. You can become an affiliate under me. Now go build a sales funnel, and I'll see you next week. That's what happened in the past. That's what people did. That's what you had to do. And that's what's the so kind of BS about all the marketing systems that you see out there, or all the systems like, oh, just click a button and promote this, you'll get rich. It's not like that. You have to understand how to put all those pieces of the puzzle to get effective sales. Like, guys, we're not talking about just making a little bit of money, a little extra money, right? We want to help create full-time incomes, right? Part-time incomes, right? Whatever you need to create, you can create it here. You can create whatever lifestyle that you want, okay? Yeah, I know, right? How? Hey, what's up, brother? How are you? I can totally see those things are super crazy, right? You can see really, really far. So the point is, guys, is that this is why the Global Affiliate Zone system was created. So now you can actually earn as you learn. Now think about this. So you're going to go in there. You're going to hear from Cody here in just a minute. You're going to go in there. You're going to follow step-by-step training how to set up your Facebook fan page. You're going to upload our video to your Facebook fan page. You're going to take your link and put it on there. Then using the training, guys, you're going to then follow step-by-step training. In the Facebook, you're going to then drive traffic, and that video is going to show up in people's links who are looking for it. They're going to click on it. They're going to watch the video and go through the same process you're going through. right? Then they get on a back-end system, then they get going through coaching process, then their coach is like, okay, cool. Do you want to stick with just a global affiliate zone system right now? Is that where you're at? What are your financial goals? Where you're financially at right now? Okay, then this is the best way to help you move forward, right? So then some of you might go, I'm just gonna work global affiliate zone system right now so I can build my monthly income up, and then I'm gonna take on a larger part of this company, which is promoting the high-end offer. So I got, it's multiplayer, okay? Some of you come right in and go, oh, boom, I'm in right away. I can run this whole thing and go big, right? So whatever it is for you, you're going to come and start growing this business. And the thing is, you just want to get started right away. So guys, what I'm going to do right now is I'm kind of starting to lose my voice. I've got Vegas voice still. And after talking for an hour, and I was on for an hour and a half before this talking to people, I'm going to call out my good buddy here. Oh, it's about the pot. My good buddy, Cody Harris. Okay. I just got to hang out with Cody again last week at the mansion. And wow, that was a crazy, awesome mansion. It was so freaking cool. And this amazing event. And I love about Cody, guys, I won't take any much thunder from him, is that Cody is the epitome of what's available to you. And I mean that because Cody came in here knowing zero about internet marketing, zero about anything that we're doing online. And he had, and he'll explain this to you, every single excuse in the book to not be successful at this. But was he successful? Oh boy. Now listen to his results. Hey, Cody, you there, buddy?
Yeah, what's up, Carlson?
Hey, buddy, that microphone sounds great, man. I love it.
Yeah, awesome. Appreciate you having me out.
Appreciate you, bud.
Take you out in Vegas.
Yeah, that was so good, man. Sorry I had to leave a little early that last day there. I had to get home here and take care of the kids and stuff like that. So, but it was great seeing you, man. And amazing breakthroughs, right? I was just amazing to see all the stories and watch people just like, pow. So take it away, brother.
Yeah, awesome. Appreciate you having me out. And I don't know why I keep throwing around that term internet marketing. Still don't even know what that means barely. You know, when I very first got started, I'm only 21 years old now. I started when I was 20, and I actually joined under Eric Carlson, who was just presenting to you. So when I very first got started, I didn't know any of this stuff. I didn't even know what the term affiliate marketing meant. I didn't know anything about online except, okay, I Googled this, I YouTube this, and that video's funny. Look at that cat, like that kind of stuff. That's all I knew pretty much. I personally went the old school route of what my parents and probably most people's parents told you how to become successful. Go to high school, get good grades, get a job, go to college, get good grades, get a better job. And that's the process I went through. And I graduated high school, got a job, went to college, got a better job after. And that's what I did. That's what I was told to become successful. But the reality of it was I went to college, spent 65 grand, went into debt on that 65 grand because I didn't have that obviously out of my pocket. I had to get loans for that. And then after that, I got the job right out of college. I was lucky enough to do that because most people don't. Large majority of people don't even graduate college, and a large majority that do graduate never get the job they went to go for. Most people that go to college, their degree is worth less than the paper it's printed on. And it's a sad reality these days, but the government is great at what they do. They're great at brainwashing, and that's what they teach people to do. The fact of the matter is the 9-to-5 type of job system has been around for less than 100 years. And Ford Motor Company is actually who made the 9-to-5 type of job. So it's only been for what, like 3 generations or so, maybe 4, like that's actually seen this 9-to-5 type of job. And guess what it was before that? Entrepreneur work. Now guess what we're going back to? Entrepreneur work. The only difference was back then internet didn't exist. So it was offline entrepreneur work. Now it's online entrepreneur work because everything's going online. That's why all the jobs are going away and all that. Because less and less people are being brainwashed by the government. They see a huge thing come in like, oh, all these riots are happening. All these people want bigger paying jobs. Look at the riots in Seattle, $15 minimum wage. Look at these riots in California, $15 minimum wage. Now we got to do something. Not going to pay them more. What can we do? We can get rid of them all and automate it with online. We can have softwares online that cost us $100 one time to take over someone's job that costs them $20,000 a year. Way cheaper for them. Exactly what we do, exactly what everyone else does online, exactly what all the businesses are doing. Notice any big business, Walmart, Best Buy, don't matter what business it is, they are all going online. All their offline stores are shutting off little by little. And they're not shutting them all off in 1 year. They could wish they could. But they're not going to do that because you know how many more riots are going to be out there? You just took all our jobs, blah, blah, blah. So they got to do it little by little by little every single year so you can barely notice it. So that way you don't think anything's happening. That's why it's not until like 2030, 2040, all these jobs are expected to be gone. Because if they just shut them off in 1 year, now everyone's screwed, and they're all like, all I got to do is these things online, and I don't believe in them, so I'm going to go to homeless. Like, that's how it is. But, you know, I always believed online. I always believed that it worked. And when I very first got started, after going to the college and all that, you know, I was living a worse life coming out of college than when I was going into college, which didn't make any sense to me. That's not how I personally define success. I was told, stick at that job for 20, 30 years, you'll get some raises, and by the time you're 65, you'll be making enough money to live your life. Well, guess what? I can't live my life when I'm 65 on my walker or whatever it is. Hopefully I can still walk then. I mean, I don't want to push that upon myself. Hopefully I can still walk then by myself without something. But, you know, that's not when I can live my life. People live their lives in their 20s and in their 30s and even in their 40s, depending on the person's health. That's when it is to live your life. But people have to give up their lives from the age of like 16 or 18, depending on when they get a job, up to 65. You got to work majority of your life for someone else doing what you hate. And I looked into this system more and more and realized, crap, why am I going to give up my life from 18 to 65 to work for someone else and make him rich? You know, this is called a free country. So why is it, if we're a free country, for me to live, I have to go and wake up when someone else tells me to, go to the job when they tell me to, do what they tell me to do at work, and leave when they tell me to. If I have to work overtime, I have to do it. Otherwise, they'll fire me. Oh, I want to go on vacation with my family. Too bad. Someone else, a higher above me, took it off. Or it's just too busy, or he just doesn't want to give it to me. Or I can't afford it, because they try not to make you be able to afford it. They try to keep you paycheck to paycheck, just comfortable to stay there. So, you know, I'm like, why? Like, why am I doing all this? I'm working for $10 an hour, and yet the shop is charging me out. I was a mechanic at the time, Jim Fisher, Volvo, Portland. You can look it up. That's exactly where I worked. I was like, why is it I'm getting paid $10 an hour and they're charging the customers for my work I think it was like, it was right around $150 an hour. $150 an hour is what they're charging. I'm only getting 10 of it. The boss is pocketing that extra $140 an hour. It's like, why am I working my ass off to make someone else rich? I'm paying for his next lake house. I'm paying for his next car, his next boat, his next family vacation, his kids' tuition. Why am I not doing anything for myself? And that's when I really realized, and I came across an ad online from Eric Carlson, this is for me. And as soon as I came across that ad, actually, within weeks after coming across that, my whole entire life changed in front of me. Within literally a split of a second. I was actually in a head-on car crash on the highway with a Ford F-150 going about 90 miles an hour that put me out of work. Now I broke my leg, I broke my back, I broke my knee, I ripped my head open, I had 20 stitches to close an artery in my head before I bled out. I had internal bleeding in my stomach, all kinds of things. I was in the ER for over 2 weeks in critical condition, and my job didn't care. They were just like, oh, okay, as soon as you're better, let us know so you can come back to work. We're not gonna give you any type of pay, like you're gonna figure it out, but we're not gonna lay you off because then you can collect unemployment. And they didn't want to give me unemployment. They didn't give a crap about my health. They didn't give a crap about my situation. My parents had to come down 2 states down to pick me up and bring me back to their house and take care of me because I lost my apartment because they didn't want to do anything about it. I wasn't able to get disability either because of that whole situation that my job was putting me through as well. They're like, nope, we're not firing you. We're not firing you. We're just putting you on medical leave, which means you're still employed, which means you don't get any money from it. And as soon as you're back, let us know so you can start making us $140 an hour while you get $10 an hour. And then my parents came into my room, still laid up in bed. I was not able to walk for 6 months. I had to relearn how to walk, actually. So I'm laid up in bed still, and my parents come in the room, and they're like, son, I'm sorry to tell you, but we're getting a divorce. I know that we've been together since you were a baby, and you don't know anything else, and I know this is the wrong time, but my mom told me, hey, I'm going to live in a shed. It has no running water. I can't do anything to help you. I can't do anything for myself. And my dad already left about a week before that, but they didn't tell me why. And she's like, you probably noticed your dad's not been home. He's actually been living in a car that's not even his, that his friend gave to him for right now. And he's been living in a car on the streets, and he can't do anything either. You got 30 days before this house gets lost, and you got to figure something out, or you're going to go to the streets because we can't do anything for you. I always grew up in a very poor family. I have $0 income at this time, and now I'm invested into this $99 a month with $0 income, and I had to figure something out. That's when I had my back against the wall, and that's when most people get their results, is when their back's against the wall. It's sad to see that people have to wait until their back's against the wall, because guess what? If you can do extraordinary things like I did when my back was against the wall, I made my first $10,000 a month in that bed in those 30 days before before the house got taken from us. And now I'm 21 years old, living in a 4,500 square foot house in Vegas in one of the nicest neighborhoods, gated community, custom built house, 3-car garage, all kinds of things. I was able to take care of myself, and actually I got a room for my dad so we can get off the streets. I wasn't able to give it just for both my mom and my dad because obviously they didn't want to be in the same house, but I was able to help people. And not only that, but it was a 5-bedroom house. That was 2 bedrooms. I gave out 3 other bedrooms to some other friends, and I helped them out as well. So I was able to help other people along with that. And I'm not saying that to brag or boast. I'm saying that to show you what's possible. I'm 21 years old, living in a house that is like $600,000, and I'm able to do that at age 21. What would you be able to do? I had my back against the wall, and that's what made me finally find my true potential. But if I can find my true potential with my back against the wall, I can find my true potential whenever I want. You don't have to have your back against the wall. It's always in there. It's always in there for me. It's always in there for you. It's always in there for every single person, okay? So don't look at this like, first off, I mean, any person on here who's like, oh, I don't believe you, this is a scam, blah, blah, blah. First off, just go ahead and exit out of here, because I don't care about what you think, and I don't care about the negativity things out there. I'm not here to convince any single person on here to work with me. So if you came to this webinar thinking I'm going to convince you to work with me, and you're like, well, why should I work with you? You don't. Click the exit button, get out of here, completely fine. Because guess what? There's one reason for that. If I got to convince you to click that orange button below, then I'm going to have to convince you to watch the training videos. I'm going to have to convince you to put in the work. I'm going to have to convince you to go for your own dreams, whatever it is, regardless if you want to spend more time with your family, make more money so you can have more time for your hobbies. I'm going to have to do all the convincing. I'm going to have to do all the work for you. That's not what we're here for. We're here to help everyone that wants it, and we're here to provide value. Here's what we have to offer. Here's what's helped hundreds of other people quit their jobs in the past year alone. Here's what I've been able to leverage to make 6 figures by the age of 21. Here's what I've been able to leverage to help my parents. And here's what I was able to leverage. And now I'm actually about to be getting my dad into this business, the guy who was just living on the streets in a car that wasn't even his. I'm now able to offer this to him, because guess what? I am that confident in this system that I can give it to my dad, knowing that he can take this and run with it and make the same kind of results that I was able to, that Jason was able to, Anton, who just popped in, who you hear from too, able to, and Carlson able to, and all these other people, and even people I've gone to high school that I've got in, and they've been able to. Now that my girlfriend has been able to leverage, and now she's quitting her job this month actually, and she's been able to leverage and do this full time as well. Now me and her were actually able to get our own personal island in Nicaragua to go stay out there for quite a bit and travel the world full time after we leave there. And again, not to brag or boast, I'm 21, she's 22. We're young people. We're able to go get our own personal island with own full staff and all that, with a huge house on it as well, and go stay out there and travel the world. Because guess what? I decided to make a decision. I am no longer going to settle and make some other boss rich. I'm going to do what's right for me, what's right for my family, and what's ultimately right in general in the whole entire picture of things. Plus, those jobs aren't going to be around for long. Like I said, 2030, 2040 comes, either you or the person sitting next to you or the next person you make eye contact with, either one of you or both of you are going to be homeless and out of your jobs. And there's a reason that all of a sudden all these jobs are disappearing and the homeless rates are going up, that they're making all these rules in all these big cities. You cannot help the homeless or you're going to go to jail. Okay, it's a natural selection thing they're doing. You don't see it, but it is. They don't want to help all these homeless people because guess what? That's a lot of money the government has to pay, and it destroys the economy. And it's sad to say, but they just don't want them there anymore. And the homeless rate's been going up and up and up. So don't be one of those people. Do something for you and your family. Maybe you seeing yourself on the streets isn't so bad, you know, like, oh, it's just me. But how are you going to feel when you see your wife digging in a garbage can and not able to eat, and she hasn't eaten in 2 days and she's trying to eat someone else's trash? Or when you see your kid doing that? You know, you're not going to see that happen today or tomorrow, but down the road, if you don't take action, it's going to happen. And this action I'm talking about, like joining us right now and clicking that orange button below, that's not going to be available for you forever. It never is going to be available forever. This is a trend. You got to be ahead of the trend to become successful. Because guess what? When all those jobs are gone and all these people are like, oh, it's a scam, and they're forced to work online, okay, when they're forced to work online, guess what? Everyone's going to be doing it then. It's going to turn into a minimum wage job. We're going to be on to the next trend. You guys can call it a scam. We'll make money, and we'll help other people quit their jobs. And then you'll be forced to go into that eventually. And you're going to be the following group, not the leading group. You want to be the leading group if you want to be successful. Okay, that's the only way to be successful. So if you haven't already, I highly suggest clicking that orange button below, because you have nothing to lose. It's practically like a 14-day free trial. And if you're not willing to do a 14-day free trial to change your own life, I can do nothing for you, and I will never even try, because you just gave up on yourself that easy. You gave up on yourself, and you're refusing to let anyone help you. You're refusing to help yourself. This is like a 14-day free trial. You don't like what you see when you come in, which I don't see how that's even possible, but you don't like what you see when you come in? Cool. Click the button, contact support, get your refund. No questions asked. See ya. I hope you do something else with your life and don't just settle still. You know, there's other things out there you can try. This is just the best thing out there for the new person coming in. So that's all I got to say. And I'm not sure if Eric's back or if if Jason Cardamone, if you're going to pop right out, whoever. Yeah. Jason, you there?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Cody?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, good, dude. Awesome, man. Great.
Awesome.
I have to get on and get back off. I'm glad it finally worked the first time, man. So, dude, appreciate you so much, man. Guys, we're gonna bring out a couple other guys right after this, and I just want I'm gonna share really like 11 years in this industry in 21 seconds. Just kidding. I can't do anything in 21 seconds. So they're freaking guys. I literally started in May of 2006, and I could tell you stories. I could weave tales of going to hell and back so many times of both myself and people I've worked with that you wouldn't even believe. Tales of getting sued, tales of freaking filing bankruptcy, tales of making $80,000 a month, and everything else that I've done these 11 years. And what I want to share with you is that I've made over 7 figures. I'm somewhere closing in a couple million. I don't even care anymore, and it doesn't matter. And money means I don't do this shit for the money. I do this to help people create the life of their dreams. And what happened was, after a career of building these giant teams, I built teams of over 50,000 people. So imagine, like, if you watch football, I don't watch football. I don't waste my time with stuff like that. But and I'm not making fun of you guys. I do believe people need an outlet, and you need hobbies and things to do. But if you're doing that the majority of each day and you're treating your business as a hobby, that's where most people screw up. So you either know of a football stadium, or you've seen one on TV, or you can imagine you've been told about one before. So imagine that stadium filled with people that I've had in my teams over the years. That's literally what I've built. And I still, when I explain it like that, I still can't even believe those numbers, because the numbers are actually way the hell higher than that, way higher. They're probably over 100K, but we can't even, like, it doesn't matter. A shitload of people. Imagine a shitload of people, right? The problem is that all the way up to like January 2015, that like a couple of those people that ever created a full-time income. And I didn't feel very good about that, because I was like one of those couple and a couple other people. And I didn't like those ratios. I didn't think that worked very well. And I was super frustrated with that. And so fast forward, you know, January 2015, I'm getting really frustrated. And I literally walked away from this industry. I'd walked away from like over $1 million I'd made and everything else. And all these like where I could promote anything in the world and instantly get dozens or hundreds of people to join, like snap your fingers. And I literally walked away from all that. And I sent an email to my email list, and I put a post on Facebook, and I was like, I'm frustrated. I'm tired of watching people struggle. And I didn't feel good, you know, promoting things where I thought they were good. I've never done anything that I thought was a scam or that was. And I don't touch that kind of stuff. I have a super good reputation over all these years. But I was tired of watching people struggle. And by struggle, I mean like make a couple $100 a month in profit. That's struggling to me. That doesn't do much. I mean, that may pay for a part of a car payment or something, but that doesn't really change somebody's life. It does start them believing, and I love that as like a foundation, but there was only a very vast minority that could leverage that into like, dude, like Cody crushing on multiple 5 figures a month, like Anton and Jake coming on here. You're going to hear from them, and it's really what we have for guys is super special. That's the message I want to leave you with. And I'm not leaving, but I want to plant that seed as you're thinking about that, because what brought me back into this industry almost a year ago from today, I paid $10,000 to be in this mastermind this past May. And it was a small room of us. There was like 15 of us. And it was an awesome it was the most I had ever paid at that point for like a single event or like a mastermind. And it literally changed my life, but not in the way I thought it was going to. It did that as well. It changed my life and the reasons I went there for. But what happened is that one of the owners and the founders of this system, and he was a gentleman I didn't know at the time, he happened to be in that room. And in fact, up to that point, I didn't know him at all. And I was even like almost afraid of him. I just didn't know him well at all. And so what happened was we connected late one night, and it was like way past this awesome dinner we all went to. And it's super freaking late at night, like ridiculously late. And we're in this hotel lobby, and it's this guy and his girlfriend, and it was me, and there's one other guy there that was kind of like observing. And I was just asking this guy questions. And here's what changed my life. I asked him, what's your vision? Like, what's your purpose? What are you doing here on earth? And what came out of this guy's mouth, this is the first time in my life this happened to me. It was this other guy's voice, but it was the words that I've been speaking for many years. And it's the thoughts that, like, some I haven't even spoken out loud ever, that were inside my head, inside my heart. They came out of this gentleman's mouth. And I was like, holy shit, I need to figure out what, like, because he basically directed me into what now you guys are seeing as GAZ. And you're seeing you guys are seeing like a fraction of what the real heart of this community, the real power of this to completely change your life. You're seeing a small fraction of it. But this is a gentleman, I know he doesn't bullshit. And when he speaks words, I knew it was the truth, because I know his reputation, and he's exactly like, in fact, I learned he's so much like me. We both played high-level soccer growing up. We both, like, dude, we're so the same. Like, we're wired the same in so many ways. It's amazing. But I didn't know it until that very night. And so that's what introduced me to this community. And I was aware of GAZ, and I was aware of like Carlson crushing out 55 grand a month and some of the things happening over here, but I wasn't paying close attention at that point. But when he shared with me what was happening, he shared with me, you know, the story of a gentleman named Steve King that I'll share with you guys. And so I'll pass on a story I heard a year ago for the first time. And Steve King is literally a blue collar worker, a ditch digger. And his first month in this business, he made $7,000. That alone, I was like, dude, I've never heard of blue collar workers walking out in their first month in a business making $7K ever. Guys, I've worked with thousands and thousands of people personally. I built teams of tens of thousands. I've freaking inspired millions of people through all my videos and speaking on stages and stuff. And I'm sharing all that because I've never heard of someone with zero background coming out and making 7K their first month. I don't think I have, maybe rarely here and there. So what happened, then he went on and he's like, dude, the next month, this guy made like 14 or 15,000 his second month in the business. His third month, he made 40 or 45K. He cleared like over $60,000 in his first 90 days, coming from nothing. Nothing, guys. That story was one of the ones that like really turned my eyes. And then I started really digging into doing research. And that's when a bunch of people in our community, like they started hearing messages from me and getting phone calls. And I started doing my due diligence because I don't ever talk about anything. I don't ever promote anything to anybody that I don't fully believe in and I can't put my entire reputation behind. I don't promote shit. Like if I can make $1 million tomorrow by just sending an email to my list, and then I know it's not going to help people, dude, I absolutely, in fact, somebody trying to pressure me to do that, I would immediately disconnect them from the rest of my life forever because I don't fuck around like that. And apologize for my language here, kind of. I want you guys to wake up and realize, like, I don't mess with that. I don't mess with my word. And also, I'm in a community of people of like the same heart, the same vision. So like, I speak on behalf of so many of us that like, dude, we're all brothers and sisters that have locked arms with the same heart and the same vision to make a major positive impact in reality. I know that sounds kind of woo and like way out there. That's literally why I do what I do. I literally don't care about the money. The money comes way below helping other people. Like, dude, you guys are going to hear from Jake in a minute. He's living the life of his dreams. He walked away from a very nice, cushy job a few months ago. And dude, that guy is the freaking reason why I'm doing what I'm doing here. And if you just heard that big boom, I just smashed my hand on my desk here. That was awesome. So guys, and it's not, I don't mean specifically I did this for Jake. I mean Jane and Jake and Anton and Eric and whoever you are. Actually, my chat wasn't working tonight, so I can't start naming off all your names. I'm talking to you. It's the reason why I came back and why I plugged into this and why I like poured my whole freaking heart and soul and vision into this. And you're going to hear from Anton in a second. Dude, this guy blew my freaking mind. He'd struggled for years. And next thing you know, he goes full-time like immediately with us guys, and he's crushing out multiple 5-figure months. It's ridiculous. And he's barely getting started. But yet a year ago, he was like wondering what the hell he's going to do. And he's struggling. He was frustrated. Dude, it's why I'm doing what we're doing. I'll share one last thing, maybe two. I was just talking with a gentleman named Jesse here this past weekend. He just did $90,000 last month. And guys, we can't promise you're going to do anything. But here's what I can tell you. 1 year ago, I literally asked Jesse in the man's face, and he's also one of these guys, like, he's not all excited like me. He's very like low key. He's very like straight to the point. He's very like, you can tell like he's just one of those guys. He's like a rock solid kind of guy, right? So like we're out in the hallway on a break. We're at this amazing event, and I asked him like, dude, so I know you just crushed out like $90,000. Congratulations, freaking amazing, dude. You totally deserve it because he works his ass off. Guys, you don't make $90K a month with like being lazy, and you don't win some damn lottery. And if you have a lottery mindset, you're not in the right place. You either can change your mindset and realize you're going to work your ass off to create anything worthy in your lifestyle, and you will not find anything better than what's in front of you right now. So if you have the heart and the mind to work your ass off anyway, you might as well work it here because it's going to reward you greater than anything else you're going to find anywhere on the entire freaking internet. So Jesse took that kind of on a leap of faith a year ago, but I asked him a year ago, dude, did you know anything about entrepreneurship? He was like, no. He worked in the oil field. A year ago, did you know anything about selling? Nope. A year ago, did you know anything about online marketing or business or anything? He was like, dude, I didn't know jack shit a year ago. And here he is making multiple 6 figures a year, and he just crushed out $90,000 last month. And here's what's even better. He didn't bring one single person himself. All he did, the people he had introduced into the business, all he did was focus on helping them grow their businesses. And when you help enough other people get what they want, you're going to have everything you ever dreamed of. That was a quote from Zig Ziglar I started saying back in 2007, and literally watching it, guys, it's a law of the universe. Jesse just proved it, and so is every single person on this entire webinar here. So what I want to share with you guys, as I'm leaving here, I'm going to throw this out to Carlson or Jake or Anton, whoever is like jumping up here. Imagine, what if all this did was to help you make another $1,000 a month? That's it. What if you only made $1,000 a month, guys? How much does that change your life? Because I don't want to talk about 90,000 a month. I don't want to talk about 50,000. I don't want to talk about freaking 10 or 20,000. I want to talk about 1,000 right now. Imagine your life right now, and you have 1,000 extra income. Now, if you're like back when I was a software engineer, cracking, all the way up to $96,000 a year, you may not, you're like, yeah, it's an extra, little bit of extra fundage. It's no big deal. I know most of you guys don't make $100K a year. And if you do, you're probably strapped so high in your bills that $1,000 makes the difference between whether you go bankrupt in the coming months or couple years, or whether you start digging out of the hole that you've likely built for yourself if you're like 90 whatever % of people in the entire United States and Canada. And so wherever you're at, that's just 1,000. You guys got to realize we have countless hundreds. We may have 1,000 freaking people that have already had their first $1,000 month. I can tell you guys, there was a month way back at the end of last year, about 6 months ago, just in my tiny, guys, I have a little team here of like a couple hundred people. It's tiny. Forget about those stadiums full of people. I'm talking a couple hundred people. I have like 5 people on my team that are already way the hell beyond a full-time income. Already away, like, guys, I'm talking full-time, 5, 10 grand, 20, 30 grand a month and beyond. That doesn't include the dozens of others. So here's what I want to share with you. 6 months ago, there was a day when 4 people on my team in the exact same instant, they all had their first 4-figure day, their first $1,000+ day. That changed their freaking life. Can you imagine making not just $1,000 a month, but $1,000 in a single day? How much does that change your life? Think about that. Like, in your circumstances right now, what does that do for you? So if all this did was to add that, what if it added 3,000 or even 5 or 10, you work a little harder? And here's what I'm here to tell you. We have people from every freaking walk of life that literally, guys, my measuring stick right now is like, what were you doing a year ago? And every single one of them, almost everyone, guys, there's a couple exceptions. Carlson and I, we've been doing this a long time. The vast majority of everybody, guys, we have way more people making more money, like multiple 5 figures a month or even multiple 4 figures than we do that have no experience, than we have making the same kinds of income with a bunch of experience like Carlson and I and a handful of others. That's how you know this is a badass system and a life change. That's how you know when I'm sharing with you, like, this will change your life more than anything else out there. That's because this helps the new person make money. That's why we freaking are doing this, dude. That is in fact, our entire mission statement is focused on you. When you walk in the door and you click that button and you pay your money and you walk in and you get greeted by our family, the whole experience is tailored around helping you believe in yourself and make your entire life better. And this isn't just about the money. We just talk about the money a lot because we know that's what you really want. I quoted this guy from like yesterday. I sent it out to my list with this screenshot, and he was like, this business has changed my life more in the last 6 months than anything I've ever done in my entire life. And he's barely making any money, guys. He's making like hundreds per month now. It's not about the money. His life has changed. His family has changed. So as I'm stepping out here, I want to leave you with thinking about, what if all this did was give you an extra 1,000 a month? What about an extra 3,000 or 5? Or what if you like get busy like Steve King did, and you, instead of digging ditches and working blue or white collar, whatever the hell job you work now, or if you're even blessed enough to have a job, what if it crushed out 7 grand a month? What if you go and start doing more than that and do 10, 15? What if in a year from now, you're like Jesse making 90,000 a month, or like Kayla making 50,000 a month, or like Hodgson making 80, 90, or shit, I don't even know he doesn't even know what he's up to. It doesn't even matter. It's like, it's like FU money now. It doesn't even matter. And guys, that's I don't even like talking about those big numbers, but I want you to realize none of those people had a background ever. And they just saw something so amazing. They dug in and they focused and they worked their ass off. Kayla, like 6 months ago, walked away from her job as a dental hygienist because she had made enough to replace that, which is probably $3,000 to $5,000 a month or so. And then here in February, I think she made like $46,000. In March, $50,000. In April, I don't know what she did, but I think she did another $50,000 plus a month. So she made basically $96,000 in 2 months when a year before she was a dental hygienist. I know they don't make $100,000 a year. I'm almost positive they don't. You guys can go Google it and look it up. I can tell you she's way the hell more happy making basically $96,000 in 2 months rather than whatever she was doing as a dental hygienist. And she did all that in less than a year, guys. And if she can do it and a million other people, we could sit here all night long with a machine gun of people that hopefully aren't as long-winded as I am. This changes people's lives, guys, and that's why we're here. And I want you to imagine what that would do for you. And all it costs you is clicking that button and 99 freaking tiny dollars. That's all it is. To the ability, they had the exact same button. They're on a webinar exactly like this. And a year ago, most of them were much worse. Dude, Hodgson was stranded in Mexico. He literally was stuck down there and he couldn't even get back home because he had no money. He had like $200 in the bank. He couldn't even get the hell out of Mexico. And he goes and crushes it. And now he's done like over $500,000 or something. Dude, that's what this is. That's what's possible. What if you did 10% of that? What if you did 10% of anything I've mentioned here? That changes lives. So I'm going to throw this out. Carlson, if you want to like throw on like Jake or Anton haven't jumped out yet, or Cody or whoever, like, guys, I love you guys so much. I'm just going to, I don't even know. Like,
yeah. Hey, what's up?
Dude, yeah. Love you, brother.
We'll bring it out here, man. Dude, Jason, it was so good to hang out with you again and freaking just changing lives, man. Like, I just still like, just blown away by what we saw, the energy, the lives changing, like the value people got from this community. Like, if everybody's watching right now to understand the value, you should get it from what Jason just told you guys. The system freaking works. The mechanism freaking works. It does. And what you're going to get is you come in here with 100% attention. You're going to make this thing work. You're going to plug into the community. You're going to have the best mentors and the best community people uplifting, motivating, inspiring you to move every single day, guys. We have everything you need. Matter of fact, let's bring Anton out because Anton's the person who's just like you guys. 8 months ago, less than 8 months ago, he was not living the life he is today, but now he's living a completely different life. And I want him to tell you a story. Anton, you're there, my brother. So good to see you last week, dude.
Yes, I am. Good to see you too, man.
Yeah,
last week we had our live event. Really got to see a lot of people transform their lives. It was really cool to meet a lot of people in the community in person for the first time, and as well as to get to see Eric again, Jason, Jay, Cody. Getting to see them once a quarter. It's amazing, and it's only going to keep getting bigger and better. Like Eric was saying, it's crazy because just 10 months ago, like literally, I was at my mom's house. I had worked and tried to create an online business and getting free of a better life. I didn't want to follow the traditional route. And then over a whole year of living in my mom's house, I racked up credit card debt. I used up my savings, everything, and just felt lost. Felt like there was no meaning to life. Like I thought maybe I should just give up, go get a job, and just go back to a mediocre life. And I know that's for some people, and that's other people want bigger and better things, and I was one of those people. I wanted more. I knew that I could do more. I just knew it was inside of me. And when I came into GAZ, that's when everything changed. I did close to $3,000 in the first 30 days, and just opened my mind up because for a whole year I hadn't done anything. And then it exploded and got bigger and bigger and bigger and on and on and on. And 6 months later, I actually moved to San Diego. I had a dream of living in California. Because I had traveled around a little bit. I'd been to California a few times, and I always wanted to live there full time, and I wanted to get there. And I made it in 6 months after plugging into the system. So it was huge. It was a big game changer. And Cardamon's a good guy. He has a great heart to really help people. Eric's an awesome dude, always uplifting, changing lives. Cody's like, you guys will get to get to know more about Cody once you get in the community. He does a lot of the Facebook training, and it's really next level stuff. So I'm just really excited to be working with you guys one-on-one. And that's the cool thing about this, is that you actually do get to work with us one-on-one. That's like the most like powerful part of it, is like, yeah, you get all this training and all this good personal development stuff, and the personal development stuff is huge, but the one-on-one help and like coming together and uplifting each other, that's the biggest part. That's definitely one of the biggest parts. So I'm really grateful to be here, and yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Eric. I don't know if you're there.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm bouncing around. I'm just checking it out. What's up, dude? Anton, freaking love you, buddy. So good, man. So good. Can't wait to see you for next event. Like, I already miss everybody, right? It's only been like 3 days, right?
Cool.
It's like, where's that tribe? Where's that, what people are going to get when they get a community, right? Anton, that positive, like, uplifting and motivating, inspiring. Like, every conversation you get into within a community, you're just like inspired and motivated and like, hell yeah, man, I'm changing my life and you're changing your life, and and I support you and you support. Oh, it's so good. And I just, I miss just how many hugs did we get too? People are just like, every time you see them, hug, you hug, right? I freaking love it. I love and appreciate you, brother. I can't wait to see you next time soon too.
You, brother. You too.
All right, so we're gonna bring on my great buddy Jake here. I had a pleasure meeting Jake at our first event, I guess, last July. The guy's got a great story. He's one of my favorite people. He's just like the nicest gentleman you ever meet. He's got a great positive outlook on life. He loves the outdoors, and he's really motivated and inspired to help transform his life and the people's lives around him. He's got a great story. Hey, Jake, you there, buddy? Let's see. You don't hear your audio. Let's see if we get your audio going. I see you talking, but I don't hear you. You might have to restart that thing. Sometimes it happens. Just if you log off and read back in. So guys, are you pumped? Let me see what kind of things you're talking about here in the chat, guys. Absolutely awesome. Yep, Jason's spitting some fire about to start. Yep. Yeah, guys. So you guys are starting to realize, understand, and this is something we went over in a community this last week with training, is like, to be honest with you guys, the system freaking works, right? It works, and it sorry, I thought somebody was here. Sorry. And the system works. The mechanism works, right? It's just, and we're trying to help you out. And just like any other systems out there that's claim they work or don't work, or things I've been a part of as well, because when you realize you have the mentorship and the coaching and how you show up to this business is going to get you results, you can achieve anything here. Hey, Jake, you working there? Ooh, not yet. Not yet, bud. Sorry. I'm pumped. Brandon, I'm pumped for you, bud. Welcome, everybody's joining. I do see everybody's joining community right now. Jake's just working on his audio and stuff like that, guys. But just think about this. This is why we work so hard in our community, help uplift, motivate, inspire people. And because realizing that is that it doesn't matter if this business, I can tell you, this is the best business opportunity. You have, 9 out of 10 things done for you to market. I mean, the system works. It's a beautifully made system, right? But it really doesn't matter the system or the opportunity that you are a part of, because you're going to show up to your business how you're going to show up to your business, right? So however you think about how money comes to you easily or effortlessly, or if it's hard, it's a pain in the ass, or whatever belief systems you come to, any type of business opportunity is going to determine your success, right? And so same thing here. That's why we work so hard. We create the best system possible, right? The best system possible that's automated. 9 out of 10 things you got to do to make your business work. And then the thing is that most people have the issue with is overcoming all the bullshit that they've stacked on top of themselves and believing who they are, right? Jake. Nah, man, so weird. All right, we'll give you one more shot at that. I don't know, buddy. Sorry, I really want you to hear Jake's story. He's got a great story. So, but that's it, guys. And so that's what we help people do. And honestly, this is, like I say, we're honestly a lot, because about 3.5, almost 4 years ago now, when I was failing another business opportunity, right? When I was trying to make all this work again, and I decided, do I go back to try to be a personal training company, or do I try to go for my dreams and live it? My buddy Antonio over there, he knows. I've been trying this for a freaking long time, and just happened to finally stick, right? But here's what really made the difference, guys, is that I was a part of other good companies, but who was showing up to those companies? It was me, right? And I had limiting beliefs in my life about how money works, about how my worth is, and then it was kind of value I can actually offer to the market space, right? And what we help you understand and do inside the community is grow as a person so you understand your real value and then offer value to the community, and that you're going to get paid personally to how much you offer your value to the market space. It's just how it goes, right? Jake, fingers crossed. Oh man, I'm sorry, bud. I don't know what it is tonight. Just not working. So sorry about that, Jake. Maybe guys, you can hear from Jake next time. I'm just gonna wrap it up here in a minute. Jake, if for some reason you fix it out, just keep trying, and if I'm not done talking, we'll get you out here, buddy. So you guys understand that we've created the best system possible for you, and not only that, we can give you the best system, right? Like I said, I've been a part of a lot of different like systems or companies. But with the other part we couldn't figure out how to help you guys out with was the personal development part. How to really train your brain for success, right? Remove all the layers upon you that you've grown to shelter yourself and create the reality. Like, you have to think about this. The money you have in your bank account right now, that's a direct reflection of how you see money coming into your life and who you are, right? Your relationships that you have, that's your current belief system, right? Everything you're living right now is the current belief system and standards that you live by. So what you have to do is you have to get around people who are going to uplift, motivate, and change that, and motivate you to be different and be more. I promise you start hanging out with people who are making 6 figures, 5 figures a month, 6 figures a month, multiple 6 figures a year, 7 figures a year. You start hanging around with them. You start going, I kind of like this. I kind of want to be like this. I kind of want to be more. And you get to see people like myself who are just like you. Antonio, am I just like you? Average, normal, everyday person. Just happen to be at this a little bit longer, right? And that's why we developed and created this system, guys. So you had something that you could plug into that you can earn as you learn, instead of having to go through the whole thing that we all went through, right? So I'm sorry, guys, we're going to bring Jake out. He has a little technical issues, but that's okay. You don't have to be a genius technologically to make 6 figures here. So you guys are all clicking the orange button now. I want to congratulate you and welcome you all to the community. You guys are in for an amazing, amazing experience. Get your coaching call booked. Expect a quick welcome call, 2 to 3 minute welcome call from our coaches here within the next 24 hours. And guys, get plugged in, get set up, and get moving, guys, because this is exactly the opportunity that you need to transform your life. And with that said, I'm going to give Jake one more time. Let's see it, Jake. 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 Okay, he's not going to pop out, guys. All right, I love and appreciate, guys. Thank you all for showing up tonight to the live webinar. Thank you to Anton, Cody, Jason, and Jake for all showing up tonight, guys, to support this community. Love and appreciate you guys. Have a great night, and we'll see everybody on the inside. Take care, guys. Later.